What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. Today's video, we are going to be talking about a lot of different things inside of the market, especially the SOFI stock. If you find any of this information useful, be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get this video to 1,500 likes for the YouTube algorithm so more and more people can learn more about the SOFI stock. Don't forget to drop a comment. I love reading your guys' comments on YouTube, Twitter. I comment back to as many people as I can. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. We are the #1 channel covering the SoFi stock, mostly because we've been covering this bad boy for 2.5 years. It's been a long journey. Let's try and get the channel to 15,000 subscribers. I got a good video for you guys today. And guys, I want you to understand that it has been a long, painful journey. When I was busting out videos when the stock was 7, 6, 5, $4, it's not easy. It hurts. You're saying, you see bullish signals, the earnings are getting better, and the stock is getting absolutely clobbered. I get nasty messages, people disappointed. It's hard, but I just slowly, gradually, just got through it, understood why I was investing in SoFi, continued to average down, and good things are heading our way. And the SoFi CEO has been loading the freaking boat for the past year, and he sees good things happening. A big statement he put in that video I just posted for you guys for CNBC, like, our hands are no longer tied behind our back. The student loans is going to be huge, okay? It's not going to be a little incremental boost. It's going to be freaking huge. I mean, this could be potentially a business running around like $100 million per quarter, out the gate. This is a big, big part of SoFi's business. And, who knows how long this business will last. Hopefully forever, but, we'll see. But guys, good things are heading our way. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, check it out. S&P 500 green, Dow green, Nasdaq hot today, 1%. Russell 2000 small cap, a little bit strange, down in the red. SoFi up 4.9% today, up in the after hours. Let's check the volume. Volume looking solid, guys. It was usually hard for SoFi to rip up 5%. I mean, sometimes you needed 80, 100 million volume. The volume is 66 million. It's not too out of this world. Average volume 42 million. I mean, guys, if we get another one of those crazy good news with, SoFi, in the media headlines, some upgrades, a big earnings beat, I don't know, and we get into that 150 million volume range, that's when the stock could rip, 20 to 30%, 150 million volume, something around that range. Market cap 7.6 billion. Guys, this is still a small company. I know it's hard for some people to understand that, but guys, I mean, there's people loading the boat right now on trillion and multi-trillion dollar companies. Nvidia, Google, Microsoft, Apple. People are putting their entire net worths and, these companies, on their, last earnings reports or last final dips. I just don't feel like at my age, 28, I need to be buying those. I should have been buying those, 5, 10 years ago. I just wasn't, invested in the market like that and, doing research on companies. I want to find the next, 50, 100x. If SoFi 100x from here, it's a $760 billion company. That's not even, near those companies, Even if SoFi 100x from here at 700 billion, Apple would still be 4 times larger. What I'm saying is there is so much opportunity for future growth. There's so much TAM in financial services. There's just so much opportunity that SoFi is going for. Different, geographic locations. I mean, LATAM, Mexico, Canada, potentially. Who knows? Just know that financial services is a market that has not been disrupted yet. Like, the electric car market, the energy markets and stuff like that, the cable industry. This is a market that just, was too big to fail. The legacy banks just ran it. No one could give them a run for their money. And now that SoFi has this bank charter, they're doing things that other fintechs cannot do. They have so much flexibility and, navigating their business model, with these rates, when they see opportunity, they're about to gear up for mortgages and get that going. That's something they have had on pause. Student loans, that's something that they've had to have on pause. It's just different things. SoFi can turn on the switch because they have so many different products, so many different business segments. And of course, one that hasn't even really hit the gas yet like we want is Galileo, the technology platform. When that gets going and we actually get one or two legacy banks on board, this is the Amazon potential that you guys have been talking about. The next, AWS of fintech. Somewhere to navigate all these, slow grandpa legacy cores for all these banking, companies. Okay, that's the big picture that hasn't even happened yet. We're just, riding on lending right now, but we got other business segments coming as well. Financial services, I like their financial services platform, for buying stocks, for the long term. I'm in and out their options, and I think their options, if I could rate it against Robinhood, let's say Robinhood's a 10. I think SoFi is at a 6.5, 7 right now, and that's not bad for just putting out their options. I mean, Robinhood has been doing this for 5 years. I think they're going to make it a little more technical and more price changes and stuff like that, updates, easier to navigate. I think I give them a 6.5, 7. It's not bad. I think they have room to go in that segment as well. Their just their stock market portfolio and stuff. So guys, we're going to continue to move on. I got a lot of good things for you, but just know that 7.6 billion market cap is tiny. Once again, this could 100x from here. It's not even a $1 trillion company still. And taking a look at the overall market, I mean, the market was green today. It was a great day, but some stocks were exploding. Carvana up 56%, Beyond Meat 19, Affirm and Upstart. These are companies that just probably are the most insane day trading stocks that I've ever seen. I mean, guys, Affirm was a $200 stock. Upstart was a $400 stock. These things go up quick, but don't forget, they go down even faster. I mean, I think Upstart, to get back to the top, when it was at 12 bucks to 400, I mean, what is that? Freaking 30, 40 times to get back to the top. That's absolutely insane. Sentinel 1. But guys, SoFi, 4.9% today. That doesn't seem like a lot, but compared to the overall market, finished in the top 10 today for green. Awesome. Go down to the bottom. We're following 140 growth stocks. GameStop at the bottom. So guys, a great day inside of the market today for SoFi. This is the new headline, guys. Wall Street Journal, S&P 500 enters new bull market. But, this is something you need to realize that, I believe this market has been really, really propped up by just, 3 to 5 companies, a handful of companies. Super, super mega cap companies have propped up the market. And I don't think you should be chasing those, large companies right now. Not only because I think you should have been buying them 5, 10 years ago, but because I think they've ran so dang hard the past year. And I think small caps have way more opportunity. I think small caps have been decimated for 2.5 years. I mean, SoFi has not had nearly the return as some of these large caps. And I'm going to show you right now. We are looking at Meta right now. The 52-week low was $88, guys. So if we just grab, right around $88, this stock has had a 197% return. Let's call it a 200% return on Meta. Absolutely awesome, awesome return. I wish I would have bought that dip, of course. But, I don't think you should be buying when the S&P 500 is in a bull market and Meta's up 200%. I just don't think you should chase that. We're also going to look at NVIDIA right here. This is not exactly the bottom. It says 112, but the bottom was 108. 222% return. Bottoming at 08, we're looking at about 230 to 240% return. Insane rip. This is because of AI. I think Meta got a little bit of the AI boost as well. Remember, guys, 200 and 240% returns from the bottom. Now we're going to be looking at SoFi, guys. Understand, I know it feels like this stock has been rallying out of this planet, but compared to what those companies that are 1,000 times larger than us, this is not as big as a rally as you need to, This is not as big of a rally as you think, guys. We take the bottom right around, 420, 430, 87% return. That would mean we need to double again and again to get to Nvidia's, 240%, 90, 180, 270. We are literally, not even doubled right now. And, Nvidia has almost pulled a triple. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. We're not even up 100%. I know it seems like a lot. It is a lot. But compared to what some of these mega caps have done right now, we haven't done jack. I mean, we literally sat, for 6 months while those were going to the moon. So don't think we're in, fantasy fairy tale land quite yet. We are not. I don't think the valuation is a plus plus right now like it was at, $5. But we could still be at like a B plus plus, valuation right now, which is still really, really, really good. Price to sales right now, right around maybe 4. Price to book is not under 1 where we really liked it at. That's like a legacy banking metric, but we're still at like 1.3 right now. Not bad. And we're going to take a look at some of the price target changes, guys. We got the, I don't even know this company, but they're covering SOFI, Keefe, Bruyette, and Woods. I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible at, naming names and companies and stuff like that. But it looks like they upgraded from $5 to $5.50. How do you feel about that? I think that is very, very low in my opinion. I don't really know where they're pricing SoFi stock at. Maybe these are legacy banking analysts or who are covering this just as a bank. But I think they are going to be wrong in the end of keeping a price target like this. Oppenheimer, another price target change. This is more respectable. Price target upgrade to $8. Scroll down a little bit. It looks like they went from 7 to 8. Still not a big upgrade, but still a respectable price target. When you compare it to, a Wedbush $2.50, $3, that's the reason why I don't even think you should really be worrying too much about these price targets. When you got a 3 and an 8, there's such a distance of, what these guys are looking at. It just doesn't make sense at all. And the last one we got, City remains a buy on SoFi. Looks like he upgraded to $10. He used to have a 8 or something like that, or 8 or a 9. So yeah, Citibank. I mean, this is good. $10. I'm really liking this guy. He is feeling it for SoFi. Does that mean that, Citi could be potentially one of the customers in talks or, potentially working with SoFi right now? Possible. It is very, very possible because these guys are putting out some pretty nice price targets. I mean, we're not even at $10 right now, so he's up from where we're at. So, guys, Citi could be a big player that, we're looking to work with. And I've seen, I think this guy had a combo with Anthony Noto and, very good conversation, very good vibe. So, I'm liking what I'm seeing with Citibank right now. So SoFi right now, guys, 14 ratings, 8 buys, 5 holds, 1 sell. But we are, literally, at downside right now compared to all these analyst price targets. So maybe a lot of them are waiting for us to put out another earnings reports because of the loans we didn't sell, and maybe they'll, finally adjust. But understand, I think we really rally hard when we get that profitability. I think profitability should shoot this stock up. Being completely honest with you, because we've seen this stock rip, 25% multiple times. I think it's going to be a 40 to 50% rally on a a profitable quarter. 40 to 50%. So imagine if we just keep doing our steady movement until we get to a Q3 or Q4, stocks at $15, and then you get your 40, 50% pop. I mean, guys, we're going to be, I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you want to be waiting on. You don't want to miss out on days like that. That's why you stay invested in the stock market, so you don't miss any of the big green days. So that's what I'm waiting on. I want to get that profitable quarter, and I think the stock's going to rip 40 to 50%. Another company that people are really bullish on, Palantir. The analysts are treating this stock the exact same way. Look, 31% downside. So understand, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're, putting out crazy growth numbers, Palantir even turned a profitable quarter. It doesn't matter. I mean, what does matter is how the investors feel. Investors are not always, the analysts. Investors, think differently from analysts. And, Palantir's, freaking up 30% on this price target right now. So think about that, guys. These price targets don't really mean anything What matters is how the investors feel about the company. Now we know the S&P 500 has entered a new bull market, but I want you guys to be looking at the Russell 2000 because technically SoFi is, inside of, I think the Russell 2000 or Russell 3000 or something like that. But just know that these are those smaller companies that, have a lot more upside, the ones that are, can grow into, 100 billion or $1 trillion company in the future. And these are also what, some of these big whale hedge funds are looking for. They're looking for companies inside of here. And if we take a look from the peak was, what was it? Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. November 2021. I mean, a year and a half ago. Insane. But if we look, it looks like it had a 22% pullback as of right now. So this is still in bear market territory until it creeps above a negative 20% decline. And if we just take a look at, what kind of bounce it had, it's only had a 13% bounce. So the Russell 2000 is lagging dramatically from those mega caps inside of the S&P 500. So guys, as you can see, a lot of different things to be looking at right now. I would not be chasing mega caps, that have ran 200 to 250%. I still like, small caps like a SoFi or other ones if you are investing in other companies too, that haven't ran dramatically. I think we could still get another 100% upside here in the next couple of months. My price target, I know we shouldn't be talking about price targets because the market has so much volatility, but I think this stock could easily see, 15 bucks because we've just ripped up, so fast. We're literally creeping nines. 15 bucks potentially by this year if we have another nice, 2 quarters. You're going to get that Q3 earnings in the back end of the year, guys. I think it's a $15 stock easily. And if we turn profitable, there's no telling where this stock could go if, some of these big investors finally start dipping their toes into SoFi because they see profits and, they expect bigger profits in the future, potentially dividends and stuff like that. That's what these guys want, these legacy investors. They want dividends, over the long term. So guys, a lot of upside from here. We've been covering the stock for 2.5 years. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. It feels good to finally have some green, and I think there's a lot more green in the future, and I think SoFi still has a great valuation right now. Once again, my name is Kyle. I hope you have a great day.